Hi, I'm here in Olympic National Park, which is in Washington State, and I'm on the temperate rainforest part of the park, which is a really cool ecosystem. I've had a lot of fun exploring the trails around here, and something that I've noticed is that there's lots of moss and lots of ferns, and we're going to talk about why that is. So as you can see on the trees around me, you can see lots of green growth, and some of what you're seeing are the green needles of the trees, but most of what you're seeing is actually moss growth. So let's think about why we see so much moss in a rainforest environment. Moss, their scientific name is bryophytes, and they don't have vascular tissues. Vascular tissues in plants like trees that you're more familiar with are things like xylem and phloem, which can transport water and sugar to different parts of the plants. But bryophytes like mosses don't have those tissues, so they can't transport water. This is why mosses don't grow tall. They have to be in environments where there's lots of water, so that water can simply move by osmosis into and out of their cells. These mosses are growing on trees so that they can be closer to the light and photosynthesize more efficiently. In the rainforest, plenty of rainfall, the mosses are usually damp and moist, so they don't have any issues with water, and by growing on the trees, they can photosynthesize just fine. The other plant that I've seen a lot of here in this rainforest are ferns, and like mosses, ferns have adaptations for these very humid, wet environments. Let's take a look at some ferns. Ferns do well in moist environments because they don't make seeds like the kinds of plants you're familiar with. Most of the seeds that you have seen or know about are specialized to survive periods of drought or desiccation, which means that a seed can be dried out for a while. You can plant it and it will still grow. But ferns don't make seeds like that. Ferns make spores, and spores are not resistant to drying out in the way that seeds are. So in order to reproduce successfully, the ferns have to stay in a wet environment. That way their spores can germinate and grow into a new generation.